back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. You know what time it is. It's full time
MMA.
Back to it with betting on the fights with fake money. Get rich or have fun trying episode 3. This is going to be the results for UFC 215 and also our prediction slash fake money bets for UFC Fight Night Rockhold versus Bench. So let's get to it. Last time we only had 200. We started off, for anybody that doesn't know what this is about, it's a fake money bankroll. So we started off with 500 fake dollars, and with that we went down to $250 after our first episode. So we used that entire $250 last week and put it all on the lioness Amanda Nunes, who was a champion, and we felt like, hey man, she's a champion and she's an underdog. That's a little disrespectful, and I also had her win in the fight, so I went ahead and I bet the entire rest of the bankroll on her, $250, and lucky for us, she won the fight. It was a split decision. So we won $265. That put us up to $512.50, which put us up a profit of $12 from when we started. We started off with 500, now we're at 512. So we're gonna take some of that money and we're gonna fucking put it on some of these fights, man. These bets, I'm not going too crazy with these. Some of these guys I haven't seen fight that often, or I haven't seen fight that much. And in the Mike Perry fight, man, he's one of my favorite fighters. I hate to pick him to lose this fight, but he is a favorite, and he's going against a very experienced fighter. So I think I'm just going to throw about 50 bucks right there, as you can see. But let's get to the first fight, Hector Lombard versus Anthony Smith. If you want to know why I picked these people to win the fights, you can check out the UFC Fight Night Rockhold versus Branch prediction video, which I just put up before this. But this is just where we're going to put the fake money. We're going to be doing a total of $200, which is taking us down to $312. That's where our bankroll's at, so no matter what, even if we lose every bet, we'll still have $300 for the future. But we're putting $50 on Anthony Smith, who's fighting Hector Lombard. Anthony Smith does have potential to lose this fight by getting wrestle fucked because he's a real susceptibility to getting taken down, and Hector Lombard is really good at taking people down. The thing is, Hector Lombard is on a 3-fight losing streak. He hasn't won since he was popped dirty soda or for performance-enhancing drugs, and he hasn't won since then, and that win was overturned, and that was in I believe 2014. So he hasn't had a win in a long time, but this is a good style matchup for Hector Lombard. But he is also an older fighter here, and Anthony Smith is still very experienced, even though he still gets taken down a lot in his most recent fights. He's actually been taken down 10 times in his last 3 fights. So Hector Lombard has a chance at winning here, but that's why we're only doing $50 on Anthony Smith. And there wasn't even odds for the Gillespie and the Ledette fight, so I'm not really worried about that anyway. I probably wouldn't have bet anything there. So next, Mike Perry versus Thiago Alves. Man, I hate the fact that I'm even putting fake money on this, but I am, because I feel like an underdog's got a good chance at winning. So with that being said, you got a potential at some money here, man. If I wasn't a huge Mike Perry fan, I might even have made this $100, but I'm just gonna do 50, man, to make it an even 200, because I'm betting $100. Ooh, you know what? I'm switching it around, guys. So what you guys are gonna see, I was gonna do 50 on Alves and 100 on David Branch, but I'm picking David Branch to lose. But he's a huge underdog, like way more of an underdog than I think he should be. He's on an 11-fight win streak coming over from the World Series of Fighting. He's experienced. He was in the UFC before he was even in the World Series of Fighting. His last loss is to Rumble Johnson, and that 11 fights ago. David Branch, yes, he is coming to the UFC. He's coming off of a split decision win over Krzysztof Jotko in the UFC. Before that, a 10-fight winning streak in the World Series of Fighting. And Luke Rockhold's coming off of getting knocked out by Michael Bisping. So, for anybody to be this big of a favorite after getting knocked out by Michael Bisping, especially fighting against a guy on an 11-fight winning streak, I just see value here. So, as a matter of fact, you know what? Even though I'm predicting Luke Rockhold to win, I am going to put $100 on David Branch, actually, because that's the biggest value. So I'm going to keep it 50 on Thiago Alves, 50 on Anthony Smith, and $100 on David Branch. Even though I'm predicting David Branch to lose this fight, I am going to fucking value bet that $100, because that seems like good value. He is a -3, we'll do the one in the middle, -350 favorite. So you bet $100 and you win $350. So if David Branch is able to pull off this upset, then hey, that's pretty good value, man. So in my opinion, so it is what it is, man. That's interesting to me. I'm picking him to lose and still putting the most money on him, but it is what it is. It's because he's such a huge underdog on an 11-fight winning streak, and it's not like he was just in some random league. He was in the World Series of Fighting, so it is what it is, man. This is the fake money predictions. We still got $312.50 in our bankroll for future events, no matter what happens. Thanks to Amanda Nunes winning, we put our balls on the line and put our balls on the line with fake money. That doesn't even make sense, but you get the point. We bet the rest of our stack on Amanda Nunes, and it turned out big for us. So put us back to above where we started. It is what it is, man. Let the haters know what the fuck you type in the comments, dude.